You're in the 8 o'clock hour here on Winnipeg's Classic 107. My name is Simon Rusnak, and the program from 6 until 10 is called Morning Light, and it's brought to you by our friends at Photo Central. I'm joined now by Photo Central owner Andrew Toews. Hello, Andrew.
Good morning.
Well, a very good morning to you indeed. I know it's a very exciting week for you and the team at Photo Central. It's the first week back to regular hours. How are you feeling?
Feeling great. Feeling great. It's been quite a challenge, quite a circus in the last few months, trying to navigate everything that's been going on. As people can imagine, running a business when you don't even know when you're allowed to be open has been a challenge. But feeling good now. We're back to open regular hours, and we're hitting the ground running.
And before we get to the future, I do want to take a moment to just talk about the past few months and all that has been. I mean, there hasn't been a person, a group, a company that won't be or hasn't been affected by the pandemic in one way or another. The last few months for you and Photo Central, what's that been like? A move to online customer service, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's been a bit of a challenge, something that we had to navigate because our business is really designed around building relationships with people, having the conversations, learning what people want, learning what people need, being able to walk them through their decision making process. And that's something that's just much more difficult online. And our customers prefer to talk to us in person. And during the mandatory shutdown, we were able to field questions on the phone and via email, but it's just not who we are. But our loyal customers, they came through, they supported us as well as they could have through that mandatory shutdown. And since we've opened again, it's been fantastic. There's a lot of pent up demand and a lot of excitement about photography as a hobby. So it's been good, and we're happy to be back.
Yeah, it's been just over a month since the store reopened doors. I think that was May 2nd. What's it been like seeing those regular clients and customers again?
Well, it's been fantastic, and I just personally, for me, you realize how much some of these people have become part of your life. We have customers that literally come in every single day, and you see them more than family sometimes, and not seeing them for that time was different. And you realize what we've built here. We realize that this is a business and this is how we pay our bills, but at the same time, we do have so many relationships with so many customers and business contacts and so forth. And it was hard not to see them. And we do run a very personal kind of business here. We love those relationships, and we're happy to be building them again.
There are the regular customers, and I imagine there might be some new ones as well. I mean, in this age of social distancing, photography can be a great hobby. I guess depending on the niche of photography, I'm thinking of like landscape or macro or even some street work. Does that sound about right to you? A good new hobby to explore?
Absolutely. It is. And it's something that I think a lot of people found themselves exploring during the shutdown with a lot of other activities no longer available, at least on a temporary basis. A lot of people started exploring photography or expanding their hobby in photography. And it was something that was definitely available to people who were trying to be socially distant. You can do this on your own, you can do it in groups, but still remain apart. And so birding became very popular. It's, this hit in spring and everyone had the birds coming in. And so we saw a lot of equipment going out that allowed people to do that. Like you say, macro photography, landscape, you can go for a drive and still be able to do these kinds of things. It's a creative process for people who like technology. There's technology involved. There's computer work if you like that kind of thing. So it really appealed to a lot of people. To say nothing of all the teachers and business people who needed to be able to do video from home on the spur of the moment. So we were able to meet a lot of needs there, and it was fun to meet some of those challenges and deal with questions we haven't necessarily dealt with before.
Yeah, I mean, technology, it really is ever changing, and it's funny you should mention bird photography because it really is something to marvel at. There was actually just near me. I'm obviously broadcasting from my basement, and that's where we've connected from. But right near me in a park, there was a baby screech owl. I found out because there was a birder with one of those super long lenses, a great telephoto lens that was in the park, just a few minutes walk from me, and it was just great seeing people outside. I mean, exploring areas, new areas, or their close surroundings as well. But you don't need those big, crazy lenses. You can move from your phone to something smaller too. It's not like you need crazy gear, right?
No, absolutely, and those are the kinds of questions we like to have with people. Nobody is saying that you need to invest a lot of money or have an extra trunk available in your car for all the equipment that you need for photography. And what we do is when somebody comes and say, hey, I want to be able to achieve this, the first question is, what are you trying to achieve? And then how do we do it? Not just with budget in mind, though obviously that's always in play, but also just, hey, what are the physical limitations? What are the time limitations? What other aspects of your daily life do we have to navigate to make sure that you're getting what you need from an equipment standpoint? And that's what makes it fun, and that's what makes sure our customers leave knowing that they're getting what they want. They're confident that they're able to do what they want in an enjoyable manner, and that's what brings it back, and that's what makes photography fun. It's not just an equipment chase.
And I should mention, once you capture that image, it probably shouldn't just live on your device, on hard drives or on the cloud, but you should probably print them to really enjoy them tangibly, right? In hand, or maybe even bigger, and frame them on the wall.
Absolutely. And what I can say without a doubt, and I've seen this for 25 years, I've been doing this, is the people who are printing their pictures are the ones that are having the most fun. Whether those pictures were taken on a cell phone or the most elaborate gear you can find or anything in between, the people having the most fun and enjoying photography the most are the ones that are printing it. Whether it's pictures of their dog, their cat, the landscape they took, their trip of a lifetime, doesn't matter. If they get it up on the wall or at least get it in an album, those are the people with smiles on their faces.
Totally. I couldn't agree more. And I actually just recently discovered a new way to print through you guys. I was culling through my photo archive, and I came across an image that I wanted to print, and I printed it as a puzzle, which was pretty cool, especially assembling it after. I knew the image well, but not when it's in 250 pieces or whatever it happened to be.
One of the most challenging puzzles that my kids have is a picture of our cat, and you wouldn't realize how many parts of a cat look the same until you cut it up. So, absolutely, we can do the puzzles, we can do all kinds of gifts, and that's another way to just enjoy your images. With Father's Day coming, of course, we've got mugs, puzzles, metal prints, lots of different ways of getting those images into somebody's hands.
Oh, fantastic. Andrew, it's been great connecting with you. Wishing you well in the future as we head into the summer months, and looking forward to chatting again soon.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Simon.
You can visit Photo Central regular hours, Monday through Saturday at 957 Portage Avenue, or, of course, online at photocentral.ca.